Hi everyone, my name is Nora and this is Ask an Arabic Teacher. The question for this lesson is, what is the structure of modern standard Arabic sentences? In this lesson, we're going to give you an overview of how sentences are structured in modern standard Arabic. Language structure is usually described by the order of three main elements in a basic sentence: verb, subject, and object. For instance, English is an SVO language, meaning that the subject comes first, then the verb, and lastly the object. You can see this in any sentence, like John plays tennis. For Modern Standard Arabic, this looks a bit different. Modern Standard Arabic has two possible sentence structures, namely verbal sentences and nominal sentences. First, let's take a look at verbal sentences. As you can tell from its name, verbal sentences start with a verb. Then we have the subject, and lastly, the object. The following sentence is a VSO sentence. شرب رامي العصير. Rami drank the juice. Next, we have the nominal sentence, which starts with the subject, then the verb, and lastly, the object. This one has an SVO structure, just like English. رامي شرب العصير. Rami drank the juice. Note that in Modern Standard Arabic, when there is a verb in the sentence, verbal sentences are preferred. This will look different for sentences with the verb to be in English, because there is no verb to be in Arabic. Observe the following sentence. Rami is tall. Because there is no verb to be in Arabic, this is going to be a nominal sentence consisting of only a subject and an adjective. This is how the sentence is going to look like. Rami طويل. Rami is tall. Now let's see the second point in sentence structure, which is the noun-adjective order. Let's observe the following phrase. Big house. In English, the adjective big comes first, followed by the noun, house. In Arabic, this is the other way around. Observe the following phrase. بيت كبير. Big house. Here, we have the noun first, بيت, meaning house. Then, we have the adjective, كبير, meaning big. The last point we'll touch on is where prepositions are located in a sentence. In this aspect, Arabic is quite similar to English. Observe the following sentence. Rami is in the house. In English, prepositions precede nouns. The same applies to Arabic. Rami في البيت. Rami is in the house. Note how there is no verb to be in the Arabic sentence because it is implied from the context. I hope you liked this lesson. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam.
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi everybody, this is Nora from ArabicPod101.com, and welcome to our new series, Ask an Arabic Teacher. In this series, I'm going to be answering some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is, which dialect of Arabic should I learn or focus on? The variant of Arabic you should learn depends on your goals and what you want to achieve using your knowledge of Arabic. If you want to learn Arabic to become a professional translator, work in politics, read newspapers, or write reports for work, then you should definitely focus on Modern Standard Arabic. On the other hand, if you want to be able to communicate with Arabic-speaking people, you have to learn a popular dialect that's widely understood, like Egyptian Arabic or Levantine Arabic. As Nelson Mandela once said, if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. And let's get the facts straight. Nobody speaks Modern Standard Arabic in their daily conversations, not one person in the whole entire world. To understand the difference in usage between Modern Standard Arabic and dialects, you need to know what Modern Standard Arabic and dialects mean to Arabic-speaking people. Babies learn the dialect of their country or region first to communicate with their parents. Then, when they go to school, they start learning how to read and write Modern Standard Arabic. because this is what they will use to read textbooks, take exams, read books and newspapers. They will learn it from kindergarten up to the end of high school. But depending on their major, they might take more modern standard Arabic courses throughout their college years. For example, if their major is translation or journalism, they will continue taking classes because that's what the news, the formal and legal papers is written in. Other than that, social media, speaking with professors, co-workers, teachers, friends, and family is all in dialect. That's why the average Arabic-speaking person might make a lot of mistakes when trying to use modern standard Arabic. Even Arabic speakers need a lot of proofreading when they're writing a very important document. What about choosing between dialects then? Variants of Arabic dialects sound pretty different from each other. They're almost like a different language. Choosing the dialect to study, of course, has to do with the region of the Arabic-speaking world you're interested in, but you should keep another factor in mind. Some dialects are easier to learn and pronounce depending on your native language. For instance, I noticed that Levantine dialects are easier to learn than Egyptian dialect if your native language is Japanese. That's because of similarities in rhythm and phonemes. So listening to different dialects is a good way to get a feel of how they sound before you make up your mind. Keep in mind, though, that the most widely understood Arabic dialects are Egyptian Arabic and Levantine Arabic because of how popular their media is in the Arabic-speaking countries. I hope you liked our lesson. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below and I will see you in the next episode. Salam!
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi everybody, this is Nora. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll be answering some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is, how different is modern standard Arabic from Arabic dialects? And how different are dialects from each other? Greetings are one of the things we learn first when we learn a new language. But how different are greetings, for example, from modern standard Arabic to other Arabic dialects, and from one Arabic dialect to another? Let's see some examples of the difference in some greetings. Hello, how are you? مرحبا, كيف حالك? Hi, ازيك? مرحبا, كيفك? Good. بخير. كويس. منيح. Now let's see an example of a sentence like what's your name in modern standard Arabic and in different dialects. What's your name? ما اسمك? اسمك ايه؟ شو اسمك? Here's another example. How old are you? كم عمرك؟ عندك كام سنة؟ قديش عمرك؟ To change a noun from indefinite to definite, you add an article that is basically like the in English. There's a difference in the pronunciation in different Arabic dialects. Let's see the word the love as an example. الحب, الحب, الحب. Notice the difference between el and il. These are basic examples of differences between modern standard Arabic and two different Arabic dialects. Did you know that on our website, ArabicPod101.com, you can learn modern standard Arabic, Egyptian Arabic, and Moroccan Arabic? Check out our website for more information. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below and I will see you in the next episode. Salam!
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi everyone, welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll be answering some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is, where is Arabic and its varieties spoken? There are many different definitions of the Middle East. Some say from Morocco to Iran, some exclude Iran and Turkey, some exclude Morocco, and some even exclude North Africa. I guess the borders of the Middle East are vague, and not everyone agrees on them. That's why in our lessons we like to use the term Arabic-speaking countries or Arab world instead. That's because we're concerned with Arabic as a language and with its varieties. In this lesson, we will learn together where exactly these variants of Arabic are spoken. Let's start from left to right, from Africa to Asia. First, we have the Maghreb region, which includes Mauritania, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya. Again, not everyone agrees on the definition of the Maghreb region, so opinions may vary slightly. Arabic spoken in the Arab Maghreb region is characterized by infusing a lot of French vocabulary and grammar with Arabic and Berber languages. Many other languages are spoken as first languages in this region, like Tamazight varieties and French. Next, we have Egypt and Sudan, where the dialect widely known as Egyptian Arabic is spoken. It's a dialect of Arabic with a lot of ancient Egyptian, Latin, Turkish, French, and English influence. It's a popular dialect in the Arab world due to the popularity of Egyptian music and shows. Other languages are also spoken in this region, like Nubian in northern Sudan and southern Egypt. Arabic variants are also spoken in other African countries like Djibouti, Somalia, Eritrea, Tanzania, Chad, and Comoros. Next, let's move on to Asia. Let's take a look at the Levantine region. This includes Palestine, Israel, Jordan, Syria, and Lebanon. Keep in mind that not all Levantine dialects are the same though. The Gaza Strip region, for example, has some Egyptian influence. Lebanese Arabic has lots of French loanwords. Syrian Arabic has many Turkish loanwords, and so on. However, for the most part, they're mutually intelligible. Next, we have the Gulf region dialects, which are spoken in Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait, UAE, Qatar, and Yemen. The dialects of this region and the Levantine region are considered the closest to modern Standard Arabic. There are still quite a few differences though. Dialects vary widely in this region, with lots of sub-dialects depending on the city or the region. I remember listening to a friend from Sana'a talk to his friend on the phone, and I understood absolutely nothing from that 2-minute conversation. Luckily, my friends from Sana'a talked to me in Egyptian Arabic so that we can understand each other. Lastly, we have Iraq, in the far east end of the Arab world. Here, Iraqi Arabic, commonly known as Baghdad Arabic, is spoken. This dialect has Turkish, Persian, Kurdish, and Aramaic influences. The interesting thing about the Arab world is the diaglossia, meaning that people use different languages depending on the situation. As a result of this diaglossia, the news of most of these countries is in Modern Standard Arabic. But if you walk in the streets or make friends in any of these countries, you won't hear anybody speaking Modern Standard Arabic. Instead, they use their own dialects. Pretty interesting, right? If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below and I will see you in the next episode. Salam!
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi everybody, this is Nora. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll answer some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is voweling important? And where are the vowels in Arabic? If you look at an unvoweled Modern Standard Arabic text, it'll seem as if it's mostly consonants. Beginner Arabic learners might wonder how it's possible to have so many consonants in a row. The reason behind this is that most vowels in Arabic are transcribed in voweling signs and not as independent letters. For beginner Arabic learners, voweling signs are necessary in order to read Arabic text correctly. That means that you'll sometimes see words that look the same when they're unvoweled but have a different pronunciation. Let's see some examples for that. قل, say in the imperative form. قل, it decreased. أكل, food. أكل, he ate. ذهب, he went. ذهب, gold. You have to consider the voweling signs as an essential part of the main text when you learn new vocabulary. It might seem challenging, but if you think of them as English vowels just on top of or below the consonants instead of in between them, it won't seem as awkward. Native Arabic speakers rarely need voweling though, because they can tell from the context which part of speech a word is, and also because of their years of experience. You can get to that level too by constant practice and regular vocabulary input. You can learn more about voweling by checking our Arabic Alphabet Made Easy series on ArabicPod101.com. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below and I will see you in the next episode. Salam!
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi guys, this is Nora from ArabicPod101.com. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll be answering some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is, how do I write voweling signs or tashkil on a keyboard? This lesson is a quick tutorial on how to add voweling signs to Arabic text. So I'm going to be showing you how I do that on my Windows QWERTY keyboard. If you have a different operating system or layout, the buttons might change a bit, but the technique is going to be exactly the same. First, let's check out our three main voweling signs independently. We have Fatha, Dhamma, and Kasra. What you want to do is first write the consonant to which you want to add the voweling sign. Then you're going to add the voweling sign itself. You will notice that the voweling sign is added on top of or below the consonant depending on the voweling sign. For Fatha, you want to press Shift Q. For Dhamma, Shift E. And for Kasra, Shift A. Let's try and write down the word Kutiba. This word has a Dhamma on the Kaf, a kasra under the ta, and a fatha on the ba. You should press the following buttons in this specific order. Kutiba, Kaf, Shift E, ta, Shift A, ba, Shift Q. Kutiba. Pause the video and try it yourself. Now let's check out some more voweling signs. Tanween is a voweling sign that is added to a word when it's in certain positions in a sentence. It is pronounced an or in or un or tan or tin or tun, depending on the position of the word in the sentence and the last letter of the word. To write a tanween with a fatha pronounced an or tan, you press Shift W. To write a tanween with a dhamma pronounced un or tun, you press Shift R. To write a tanween with a kasra, pronounced in or tin, you press Shift S. Note that the tanween only occurs on the last letter of the word. Let's try and write the word marhaban, meaning hello. Marhaban. Mim, Shift Q. Ra, Ha, Shift Q. Ba, Alif, Shift W. Marhaban. Next we have the shadda and the sukun. These two are easy. Let's talk about the shadda first. It only occurs with consonants and its role is to double the sound of the consonant it affects. For example, from a d sound to a d sound. To write a shadda, you want to first write the consonant you want to double. Then you press Shift tilde, which is the button right below the escape button on your keyboard. Now, when you double the consonant, you also have to add a voweling sign after the doubled sound sometimes. To do this, right after you write the shadda, you can add the fatha or dhamma or kasra on top of the shadda itself. This creates the sound da or du or di, for instance. Let's practice this by writing the word shadda itself, which just so happens to have a shadda on its second letter. Shadda. Shin, Shift Q, Del, Shift tilde, Shift Q. تاء مربوطة. شدة. Lastly, we have the sukun. This is a voweling sign added to a consonant which doesn't have a vowel attached to it. It's especially used when there is another consonant following this consonant. You write the sukun by pressing Shift X. Let's see an example for sukun. The word juhd. Look at the romanization of this word. You will notice that there are two consecutive consonants, ha and del. To make sure that it's pronounced correctly, we put a sukun sign on the ha. So let's write the whole word. Juhd. Jim, shift E. Ha, shift X. Dal. Juhd. Note that sukun is sometimes omitted when it isn't necessary. So if you see a letters without any voweling between letters with voweling, it automatically means that it might have a hidden sukun. So that's it for our tutorial. I hope you like our lesson, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam.
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi everyone, this is Nora from ArabicPod101.com. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll be answering some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is, how come there are numbers in between letters when people write Arabic in Latin letters? There are many ways to transliterate Arabic. You can use IPA, DIN, and many other systems. In this lesson, we're going to discuss a system that has been around for more than a decade now, called the Franco-Arabic. Franco-Arabic is used between friends and on social media. Arabic learners find it weird when they see it for the first time because it substitutes Arabic sounds with numbers. Franco-Arabic uses numbers for sounds that don't exist in English. Sounds that do exist in English, however, are spelled with the same Latin letters. Franco-Arabic is commonly used for most spoken Arabic dialects. Let's look at the sounds that don't exist in English and how they're substituted in Franco-Arabic. Here are the most commonly used ones. 2 is used to indicate any glottal stop, which is the sound. 3 indicates ain, while 3 with an apostrophe stands for ghain. 5 or 7 with an apostrophe indicate kha, while 7 stands for ha. The less commonly used ones are the following. 4 indicates sheen. 6 indicates ta. 8 indicates qaf. 9 indicates sad, and 9 with an apostrophe indicates dad. As you can see, the second group has closed phonemes in English, respectively sh, t, q, s, and d. So these Latin letters are often used instead of these numbers. These numbers were chosen because they look similar to their corresponding letters in Arabic. Look closely. Can you see the resemblance? Now, let's see what some sentences in Egyptian Arabic, for instance, looks like in Franco-Arabic. This way, it won't be a surprise next time your Arabic-speaking friend sends you a text in Franco-Arabic. How are you? How are things? إزيك? عامل إيه? Note the ع in عامل. What happened? خير. حصل إيه? Note the خ in خير and the ح in حصل. Patience is good, which is an Egyptian proverb. الصبر حلو. Note the ص in صبر and the ح in حلو. Probably I won't show up. غالبا مش هاجي. Note the غ in غالبا. Franco-Arabic is very convenient when using phones or computers that don't have Arabic installed. And it has been very popular for more than a decade now. But did you know that many people in social media are starting to lean more towards writing dialect Arabic in Arabic letters in hopes to keep the Arabic alphabet alive and thriving? I hope you liked this lesson. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I will see you in the next episode. Salam!
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi everyone, my name is Nora and this is Ask an Arabic Teacher. The question for this lesson is, what do questions look like in Modern Standard Arabic? There are two types of questions in English, commonly known as yes or no questions and WH questions. The same applies to Arabic. Let's see what Arabic questions look like. First, let's look at yes or no questions. These are questions that ask whether or not something is true. In Modern Standard Arabic, we use the question word هل to ask yes or no questions. The structure is very easy. You add the word هل before the sentence that you want to ask about. That's it. For example, أكل رامي الكعك. Rami ate the cake. If we want to ask whether Rami ate the cake, what do you think we'll say? You're absolutely right. هل أكل رامي الكعك? Did Rami eat the cake? Pretty simple, right? Especially in comparison with English, where you have a different structure for questions. Now let's see how WH questions look like in Modern Standard Arabic. First, let's see a list of our question words. من, who, ماذا, what, متى, when, أين, where, كيف, how. Now let's see what they look like in a sentence. Let's ask these 5 questions about this event. Rami ate the cake in the house in the morning with a spoon. أكل رامي الكعك في البيت في الصباح بالملعقة. Now let's try to ask all the possible questions about this statement. من أكل الكعك? Who ate the cake? ماذا أكل رامي? What did Rami eat? متى أكل رامي الكعك? When did Rami eat the cake? أين أكل رامي الكعك? Where did Rami eat the cake? كيف أكل رامي الكعك? How did Rami eat the cake? As you can see in Modern Standard Arabic, question words must come at the beginning of a sentence. Then comes the verb أكل, then comes the subject, Rami, unless that's the information in question, as in the question, who ate the cake? Finally, we have the object al-ka'k, again, unless that's the information we're asking about, as in the question, what did Rami eat? So the order is verb, subject, object. I hope you like our lesson. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam.
Want to speak real Arabic from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ArabicPod101.com.
Hi everyone, my name is Nora and this is Ask an Arabic Teacher. The question for this lesson is, what are sun and moon letters? You might have noticed that sometimes you see Arabic words with an L at the beginning. This L changes a noun from indefinite to definite, just like the English the. But sometimes, even if it says L in the text, it is pronounced a. In this lesson, we'll discuss why this happens. To understand this, we have to differentiate between 2 types of letters in Arabic, sun letters and moon letters. Words that begin with sun letters make the L before it sound like an a. Words that start in a moon letter allow the L to be pronounced fully. First, let's take a look at sun letters. Sun letters are referred to as حروف شمسية. حروف شمسية. Because the letter sheen at the beginning of the word shams, meaning sun, is itself a sun letter. Having a sun letter after the definite L will result in 2 things. Losing the L sound in the L and doubling the initial sun letter itself. Sun letters are ذال, دال, ضاد صاد ثاء شين سين تاء نون لام طاء راء زاي ظاء. Let's try to pronounce a word that starts with an L followed by a sun letter. الشمس الشمس the sun. الثالث الثالث the third. اللحم اللحم the meat. Notice how the sun letter is doubled and how the L sound is lost. Now let's take a look at moon letters. Moon letters are referred to as حروف قمرية. حروف قمرية because the letter قاف in the beginning of the word قمر, meaning moon, is itself a moon letter. Moon letters allow the L before them to be pronounced fully as L. Here are the moon letters. قاف فاء عين غين هاء خاء حاء جيم ياء باء كاف ميم همزة واو. Let's try to pronounce some words that start with an L followed by a moon letter. الماء الماء the water. الكلب الكلب the dog. الورد الورد the flowers. Notice how moon letters allow the L to be pronounced fully. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam. Hi everyone, my name is Nora and this is Ask an Arabic Teacher. The question for this lesson is, what are sun and moon letters? You might have noticed that sometimes you see Arabic words with an L at the beginning. This L changes a noun from indefinite to definite, just like the English the. But sometimes even if it says L in the text, it is pronounced a. In this lesson, we'll discuss why this happens. To understand this, we have to differentiate between two types of letters in Arabic, sun letters and moon letters. Words that begin with sun letters make the L before it sound like an A. Words that start in a moon letter allow the L to be pronounced fully. First, let's take a look at sun letters. Sun letters are referred to as حروف شمسية. حروف شمسية. Because the letter sheen at the beginning of the word shams, meaning sun, is itself a sun letter. Having a sun letter after the definite L will result in two things: losing the L sound in the L and doubling the initial sun letter itself. Sun letters are ذال, دال, ضاد, صاد, ثاء, شين, سين, تاء, نون لام طاء راء زاي ظاء. Let's try to pronounce a word that starts with an L followed by a sun letter. الشمس الشمس the sun. الثالث الثالث the third. اللحم اللحم the meat. Notice how the sun letter is doubled and how the L sound is lost. Now let's take a look at moon letters. Moon letters are referred to as حروف قمرية. حروف قمرية because the letter قاف in the beginning of the word قمر, meaning moon, is itself a moon letter. Moon letters allow the L before them to be pronounced fully as L. Here are the moon letters. قاف فاء عين غين هاء خاء حاء جيم ياء باء كاف ميم همزة واو. Let's try to pronounce some words that start with an L followed by a moon letter. الماء الماء the water. الكلب الكلب, the dog. الورد الورد, the flowers. Notice how moon letters allow the L to be pronounced fully. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam.
Want more Arabic videos like this? Subscribe to our channel.
Hi everyone, this is Nora from ArabicPod101.com, and welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I will answer some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is, how come Arabic has many forms for the same letter? There are 28 letters in the Arabic alphabet, but many learners wonder why letters look different in different parts of the word. It can make the alphabet seem like so much more than 28 letters. That's due to the cursive nature of Arabic text. Arabic is written from right to left in a cursive style. اللغة العربية. So Arabic letters occur in 4 different forms: initial, medial, final, and isolated. Let's see examples of some letters in their 4 different forms. The letter Jim. Initial, جميل, beautiful. Medial, مجلة, magazine. Final, ثلج, snow. Isolated, سراج, lamp. Next we have the letter عين. Initial, علم, science. Medial, معلم, teacher. Final, منع, forbidding. Isolated, ممنوع, forbidden. Next we have the letter sin. Initial, سمك, fish. Medial, مسح, wiping. Final, همس, he whispered. Isolated, حماس, enthusiasm. Some letters don't change much from one form to the other. Only the connection part is different. Let's check out some examples. The letter تاء. Initial, تفاح, apple. Medial, متاح, available. Final, بيت, house. Isolated, صوت, a sound. Next we have the letter دال. Initial, دب, bear. Medial, قدر, fate. Final, عيد, feast. Isolated, ورد, flowers. Did you notice the word حماس in the examples? The Palestinian organization Hamas actually means enthusiasm in Arabic. I hope you like our lesson. Please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam.
Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one, and the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. Today, we'll learn conversational phrases about occupations. After watching this video, you'll be able to talk about your job and ask what somebody does for a living. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your occupation PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
بتشتغل إيه؟ أنا فنان.
Listen to it again Now with the English translation.
بتشتغل إيه؟
What do you do?
أنا فنان.
I'm an artist. First of all, you need to learn how to say, what do you do? That's.
بتشتغل إيه؟
Listen to it again.
بتشتغل إيه؟ بتشتغل إيه؟
Now, how do you answer this question? This is the pattern you'll need.
أنا
Your occupation. I'm a, an, your occupation. For example, I'm an artist.
أنا فنان. أنا فنان.
Here are a few more professions you can use with the same pattern. Police officer,
ضابط شرطة. ضابط شرطة. ضابطة شرطة. ضابطة شرطة.
teacher,
مدرس. مدرس.
مدرسة مدرسة
doctor,
طبيب. طبيب.
طبيبة طبيبة
engineer,
مهندس. مهندس.
مهندسة مهندسة
Now, listen to some examples.
بتشتغل إيه؟ أنا مدرس. بتشتغل إيه؟ أنا طبيب. بتشتغل إيه؟ أنا مهندس.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, what do you do?
بتشتغل إيه؟
Imagine you're a doctor. Do you remember how to say, doctor?
طبيب. طبيب.
Say, I'm a doctor.
أنا طبيب.
Now answer the question saying that you are a doctor.
بتشتغل إيه؟ أنا طبيب.
Now, imagine you're a teacher. Do you remember how to say teacher?
مدرس. مدرس.
Say, I'm a teacher.
أنا مدرس.
Now, answer the question saying that you are a teacher.
بتشتغل إيه؟ أنا مدرس.
Now, imagine you're an engineer. Do you remember how to say engineer?
مهندس. مهندس.
Say, I'm an engineer.
أنا مهندس.
Now, answer the question saying that you are an engineer.
بتشتغل إيه؟ أنا مهندس.
Well done! In this lesson, you learn new occupation-related vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life. You are now able to talk about your job like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Tell me about your job. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Hey everyone, Alicia here. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, we'll learn conversational phrases to answer the question, how's your mother? After watching this video, you'll be able to talk about well-being and ask how someone is doing. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Conversation About Family Well-Being PDF cheat sheet for free. Now let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟ كويسة.
Once more with the English translation.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟
How's your mother?
كويسة.
She's fine. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, how's your mother? That's.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟
Listen to it again.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟ أخبار مامتك إيه؟
This Arabic sentence literally means, news, your mom, what? But it translates as, how's your mother, in English. Now, how do you answer this question? The pattern is state of well-being. In Arabic, we only say the adjective as answer. For example, she's fine.
كويسة. كويسة.
Here are a few expressions related to well-being that you can use with this pattern. Great.
كويسة جدا. كويسة جدا.
Fine.
كويسة. كويسة.
So-so.
نص نص. نص نص.
Not good.
مش كويسة. مش كويسة.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟ كويسة جدا. أخبار مامتك إيه؟ نص نص. أخبار مامتك إيه؟ مش كويسة.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, how's your mother?
أخبار مامتك إيه؟
Imagine she's great. Do you remember how to say, great?
كويسة جدا. كويسة جدا.
Say, she's great.
كويسة جدا.
Now, answer the question saying she's great.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟ كويسة جدا.
Now imagine she's so-so. Do you remember how to say so-so?
نص نص. نص نص.
Say, she's so-so.
نص نص.
Now, answer the question saying she's so-so.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟ نص نص.
Now imagine she's not good. Do you remember how to say not good?
مش كويسة. مش كويسة.
Say, she's not good.
مش كويسة.
Now, answer the question saying she's not good.
أخبار مامتك إيه؟ مش كويسة.
In this lesson, you learn new vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life to talk about well-being. You're now able to talk about how someone is feeling like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Tell me how you are today. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Hey everyone, Alicia here. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, we'll learn conversational phrases to answer the question, what's the matter? After watching this video, you'll be able to make complaints and ask someone else if they're having any issues. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Making Complaints PDF cheat sheet for free. Now let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
مالك؟
المكتب حر.
Once more with the English translation.
مالك؟
What's the matter?
المكتب حر.
The office is hot. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, what's the matter? That's,
مالك؟
listen to it again.
مالك؟ مالك؟
This Arabic sentence literally translates into, what with you? But it means, what's the matter in English. Now, how do you answer this question? The pattern is
المكتب.
adjective. This Arabic sentence literally translates into the office adjective, but it means the office is adjective in English. For example, the office is hot.
المكتب حر. المكتب حر.
Here are a few more examples you can use with the same pattern to make complaints. Hot,
حر. حر.
cold,
برد. برد.
noisy,
دوشة. دوشة.
dirty,
مش نظيف. مش نظيف.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
مالك؟
المكتب برد.
مالك؟
المكتب دوشة.
مالك؟
المكتب مش نظيف.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, what's the matter?
مالك؟
Imagine the office is cold. Do you remember how to say cold?
برد. برد.
Say, the office is cold.
المكتب برد.
Now answer the question saying the office is cold.